A sad day for two families who lost loved ones in a tragic accident several weeks ago. Good evening. This is CTV News. I'm Sonia Shrivastava.
And I'm Byron Scott. Two women are being remembered as loving and caring mothers today, only a few weeks after a tragic accident took their lives. Family and friends of the victims filled the Mount Carmel Church in the district for the funeral services of Tiffany Wilkerson and Tamika Curtis. The women, along with two other children, were killed in a car crash in Oxon Hill back in October. Relatives say they're still coming to grips with their loss.
She took care of me. She gave me as much as she could. She took care of me like I was one of her own. So to see somebody pass away, and I was actually there when the accident happened, it ain't really set in yet, but it's still kind of hard to take in.
It's pretty sad to see this day actually come and to actually finally say goodbye. And it's not something that you want to do, but something that we must do.
5 people were killed in the car crash that night, October 10th. A Prince George's fire official says it was one of the worst accidents he's seen in almost 40 years.
Well, it's the second day of early elections and lines are forming out the doors at the Sports and Learning Complex in Landover. Voters are waiting in line to cast ballots for who they want as local candidates. CTV spoke with the chief election judge, Kim McDermott, on how things are going at that polling station.
I heard yesterday was very busy. Today we had a rush to when it's opened up, and we've been steady the entire time. There has not been a lull. It's just been steady people coming in. But the majority is probably 50s to 80, and all teenagers or 16 and above or 18 and above need to get in and vote.
Now, early voting does end on October the 30th. Meantime, voters have a series of local and statewide ballot questions to answer this election. Question J regards increasing term limits for county executive and county council members from 2 to 3 4-year terms.
The main one, I think, was extending the number of terms that they get. And some people think that they don't get enough time to do what they want to do when they get in. But I think if the voters have more input, then that would make it easier for the people that's serving.
I think just a couple of years in doesn't, to me, give you a chance to really give what you said you were going to give the voters or try to get to the voters. I mean, you got to get your foot wet in the grass before you can branch out. And so, yes, I voted for that, to extend that time.
Now, people also had concerns about their treatment at the polling place.
All right, I came back after I voted. I asked someone if they had accommodation for handicap coming in and voting. They told me no. It says you have to stand in line just like everybody else. My experience that you do accommodate handicap in any area of the United States, and I hope to have this changed the next time I come to vote in Prince George's County.
Now, if you have any questions or concerns about the elections, you can visit PrinceGeorge'sCountyMD.gov, that website you see below us. Election day, of course, is November the 4th.
And the deadline to request a 2014 absentee ballot is quickly approaching. There are 2 separate dates depending on how you'd like to get the ballot. October 28th is for mail delivery request, and October 31st is the deadline if you'd like to get one online. Any registered voter in Maryland may request an absentee ballot. And police just released a surveillance video of a suspect in connection with a sexual assault that happened at Prince George's. Now, take a look at this. Officials say the man allegedly assaulted a female victim on the 5800 block of Annapolis Road. The suspect is 35 to 45 years old, has a beard, and was wearing a black jacket. Anyone with any information is asked to call police. A reward of $25,000 is being offered for tips that lead to an arrest in this case. And you are watching CTV News. I'm Byron Scott.
And I'm Sonia Shrivastava.